Okay, let's talk about the item spawner in EZPZ Toolkit. So what this allows you to do is basically just continually create new copies of the same object. So you can have a situation like this. So you have a vending machine. It's a magical vending machine because it doesn't need money. And you can just continuously ask for new Miffy toys forever and ever and ever. So how does this work? Well, let's go ahead and construct one. So let's go back to the beginning of it and not have that functionality included. So what's happening here, or what we want to do is we want to be able to press this button and then have something come out of the vending machine. Now, it just so happens that there is this spawn point in the location where we want to, have a new Miffy appear. Zoomies. I guess it's just in that location there. And then this Miffy thing is the template that we want to copy. So what we do is we just go ahead and find the spawn item spawner component. And again, going back to how Unity works, Unity is just a bunch of components stuck into a game object container. So if we have a look at all these other objects, you can see that it has these different attributes depending on what behavior you would like these objects to do. And this one is basically no different. So this extra item spawner, what we want to do is we want to say which point we want to actually spawn this object. In this case, it's just ourselves, so we can just drag that in. In fact, we don't really need to drag that in. It'll just, if you don't put anything in there, it'll automatically select itself, but that's this is just for demonstration purposes. And then the most important thing that it needs is the actual template object. So we'll just go ahead and tell it which template object it's going to be. And then the next thing is we need to be able to activate this particular item spawner. So what we can do is we can just use the button. We'll add this event to this button, and then we'll talk to the item spawner by pointing at the specific object that has the item spawner. And then just as a reminder again, you can see that once we've pointed to that particular object, we now have access to all its components. And it doesn't really have many, it just has the game object. All game objects have that. The transform, all objects have that. And then the item spawner that we added ourselves. And then if we click on the spawn message, it's pretty much done. So we just go ahead and say Miffy, pling, 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 pling. And that's basically how it works. It's just using custom components and dragging and dropping, no coding at all. So that's the EZPZ interaction toolkit for spawning objects. Thank you.